it is not possible to just accept if you have failed. In quote, if we as a community, as believers in this kind of movement, in the party, we can't just accept and move on. Of course, that is supposed to be the ideal situation. But the reality is there's somebody called, a psychologist called Jay Wardle, and he has given 4 steps of moving on. And it is not states. It's a process. And he says when we have like that kind of emotional pain, the first thing is to accept the loss. Accept the reality is, regardless of the circumstance, a loss has been announced. We can handle what caused the loss, whether it was legal, whether it's valid or not valid later. But the truth, at the moment now, where we are living now, there's a loss. Accept that we have lost. The second step is to allow the pain of the loss. Allow the pain to go through us and allow us to go through the pain. We have to allow ourselves to go through the process and feel the pain. And it goes through until we go to the end. Because you cannot go to the mountain until you go through the valley. So you have, and we have these phases of life, they are normal. We must go through the pain, go through the valley, get down there, then you now start climbing up. And the other one is to adjust to the new environment. Like one of my young sisters was telling me, I learn to accept to see these smiles. Learn to accept them. She was telling me to practice to see this. And she was really making fun, my sister. And she kept on bumping with those, and I kept on laughing with all the emojis. Learn to accept the new reality. Adjust. What is this that I can do? Now this is the situation. What is the good in this? And then finally is, how can I reinvent myself now? I was feeling like this. I have adjusted, I've felt the pain, I've come out of through it. How can I reinvent myself in a way that I can now face the new reality? What are some of those ideals? What is the paradigm? What is this I need to shift in my thinking? As Cecilia, as a Christian, as whoever in this kind of loss, even if I'm the one who was vying, do I need other alliances? Do I need to align myself with the ones who have won? So that maybe I can also help. If I wanted to help people, I can still help. Even if I'm not the one who, I can still have resources. I still have the talents. I still have the skills. So if we do that, we will not just accept and move on. We need to have this process. For some, as we said, it may take a shorter time. For others, it may take longer time, but we need to go through the process of healing for us to be able to move. In fact, just like any wood, you cannot just be cut at your leg and you are told to just move. Forget you have felt pain, but just move. No, you need healing to be able to move well, depending on the depth of the cut. If it is just a scratch, you may rest for 5 minutes and then walk. But if it's a hole, the leg is hanging or dangling, you may need some support.